Things are getting really interesting at Canada's Wonderland for their Project 2025 because the park just announced after 26 years that Extreme Skyflyer is going to get removed, which is really kind of crazy considering that these upcharge attractions hardly ever get removed. I mean, when's the last time that we've seen a park remove a sky coaster? So for them doing this, that tells me a few things, and I have a very bold prediction for you near the end of the video. My name is Brandon, and welcome to Theme Park Predictions. I'm really glad you're here, and Canada's Wonderland is on pace to add their 19th coaster for 2025, which is pretty crazy to think because 19 is a lot of different coasters. But with the rumors regarding Project 2025 taking up this area that you see right here, basically running parallel with the International Street area of the park and using part of the giant Wonderland mountain, this coaster might be a little bit larger than we all originally anticipated, which is great news because, as we know right now, the two most probable types of coasters for 2025 would be a launched B&M wing coaster or a launched B&M inverted coaster. Now, I really feel like this is going to be the inverted coaster because with King's Dominion opening up their version of the launched B&M wing coaster in 2025, and we know that due to the layout that was leaked about 2 months ago regarding that project, which is great news for King's Dominion. But would Cedar Fair really build two launched B&M wing coasters in the same year? I mean, they could, but I just feel like that's pretty unlikely in this situation due to the facts that we have right now. And be sure to follow amusementinsiders.com because they go flying their drone around the park and all the great updates regarding this. So you don't want to miss out on that. But this project is going to be really cool because Canada's Wonderland desperately needs a high-capacity, thrilling launch coaster, and it looks like they're going to get that for 2025. Now, the biggest question that I have is, will it be, again, a wing coaster or inverted coaster? And how fast will it be? How many inversions? And how large will this coaster be? Because as you're walking down International Street as of right now, you just see the Extreme Skyflyer off to your left. But now, there's going to be a roller coaster interacting with I Street in that left side of the park, which is great news because it really does balance out all the major coasters for Canada's Wonderland, and that's a great thing because if you don't know, this park is extremely busy, and so it's nice to spread out the crowds. You have Behemoth over here, then you have Leviathan over on this side of the park with Yukon Striker in the middle, and now this new coaster right in the front of the park. Now, it would not surprise me at all when Canada's Wonderland reopens for 2024 that you're going to see a lot of construction walls and potential teasing going on from the park. Things are very, very exciting over at Wonderland because the last coaster, major coaster that the park added was Yukon Striker back in 2019. But I'm very happy for my friends to the north, and this is not just the first thing they're going to be getting because I predict that this new project 2025 is going to be the start of something even bigger. Obviously, this front left area of Canada's Wonderland is the most outdated, and it's home to arguably the two worst coasters in the park. You have Flight Deck and Time Warp. So I predict by 2030, the end of the decade, we will see Canada's Wonderland finally tear down both of these rides at once in favor of a brand new coaster. So I really do feel like you'll see Project 2025 take up this area right here, and then Project 2028, maybe 2029, take up this area here. So all signs are looking great for Canada's Wonderland and the future of this park, and I cannot wait to make my first visit to this park in 2025 for this new ride, as well as all the other great coasters and rides that you can find at this wonderful park. Now, if you're planning a trip to Canada's Wonderland, then you have to check out my Canada's Wonderland Insider Guide video here, where I share with you tips and tricks on how to have the best day at the park. So what are your thoughts regarding this? What type of coaster do you predict that Canada's Wonderland will be opening in 2025? You know what to do. Let me know in the comments. And as always, Thank you so much for watching. Remember to smile today, think positive, and keep riding coasters.